In the grand ballroom of a glittering skyscraper, under a cascade of crystal chandeliers, she stood in a flowing white gown, her hand clasped in his. The billionaire CEO whose eyes held the promise of forever. But as the vows echoed, tears streamed down her face, not from joy alone, but from the memory of a shattered heart that had led her here. How did a heartbroken girl from a small town end up marrying the most powerful man in the city? Stick around to the end to find out. And if this story tugs at your heartstrings, hit that like button and subscribe for more emotional drama recaps that feel like your own life story. It all started on a rainy afternoon in Seoul, where Ji-eun, a 25-year-old graphic with dreams bigger than her tiny apartment, discovered her boyfriend of 3 years cheating on her. Min-ho, the charming barista she'd met in college, had been her everything, her confidant, her motivator, the one who promised they'd build a future together. But there he was, in their shared bed, tangled with her best friend. The betrayal hit like a thunderclap. Ji-eun's world crumbled. She packed her bags that night, tears blurring her vision as she wandered the slick streets, feeling utterly alone in a city of millions. Her heart ached with the kind of pain that makes you question if love even exists. "Why me?" she whispered to the rain, her phone buzzing with ignored calls from him. Little did she know, this breakup was the storm before the rainbow. Desperate for a fresh start, Ji-eun threw herself into job hunting, landing an interview at Apex Enterprises, the tech empire ruled by the enigmatic CEO Kang Woo-jin. At 32, Woo-jin was a self-made billionaire known for his sharp suits, sharper mind, and a reputation as a cold-hearted workaholic who built his fortune from nothing after losing his parents young. He protected his empire fiercely, but deep down he carried scars from a past engagement that ended in deceit, making him vow never to let anyone close again. During the interview, Ji-eun's passion shone through her nervousness. She pitched a bold design idea that caught Woo-jin's eye. He hired her on the spot, not just for her talent, but for the fire in her eyes that reminded him of his own hungry days. As weeks turned into months, Ji-eun poured her soul into her work, using it as a shield against her lingering heartbreak. Late nights at the office brought her closer to Woo-jin, who noticed her quiet strength. One evening, during a power outage that trapped them in the building, they shared stories over emergency candles. Ji-eun opened up about Min-ho's betrayal, her voice cracking as she admitted how it made her feel worthless. Woo-jin, usually guarded, revealed his own pain, how his ex-fiancé had used him for his money, leaving him distrustful of love. In that vulnerable moment, a spark ignited. He saw in her the authenticity he'd craved, and she saw in him a protector, not just a boss. But challenges loomed like dark clouds. Min-ho, regretting his mistake, started stalking Ji-eun, showing up at her apartment with flowers and apologies, stirring up old emotions and fears. Woo-jin, witnessing her distress, stepped in, using his influence to get a restraining order and ensuring her safety with private security. Yet, their budding romance faced internal storms too. Ji-eun worried she was just a rebound, questioning if she deserved someone like him. Woo-jin battled his fear of vulnerability, pulling away when things got too real, afraid she'd hurt him like the others. Office gossip fueled the fire. Colleagues whispered about favoritism, making Ji-eun doubt her own worth. In a heated argument, she accused him of seeing her as a project to fix, while he confessed his terror of losing her. It was raw. Tears, raised voices, and finally, a breakthrough hug that melted their walls. Their love deepened through small, relatable moments, Woo-jin surprising her with homemade Korean Chinese fusion dinners, blending their cultural roots, her love for spicy jjajangmyeon from her Chinese heritage, his for kimchi stews. He protected her not with money alone, but with actions, defending her ideas in board meetings, encouraging her to launch her own design line under his company. When Min-ho violated the order and confronted them at a company gala, Woo-jin stood firm, his arm around Ji-eun, declaring she'd never be alone again. That night, under the stars on the rooftop, he proposed not with a flashy ring, but with a simple band engraved with "My protector, my love." Ji-eun said yes, her heart healing in ways she never imagined. As they walked down the aisle in that ballroom, the past faded like a bad dream. Ji-eun realized heartbreak wasn't the end. It was the path to something stronger. Woo-jin found in her the family he'd lost, vowing to protect her forever. Their story proves that from the ashes of betrayal rises unbreakable love if you let the right person in. Feeling inspired? If this tale of second chances moved you, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more heartwarming drama stories. Who knows, your own happy ending might be just around the corner.